devil. Nigel Farage raise eyebrows at Meghan's Spotify blunder and next dirty moves triggering rage. Former Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage believed Meghan Markle would dive into politics once her contracts with Spotify and Netflix are up and said she would become the new darling of the hard left in the USA. Nigel Farage discussed the latest on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after the couple shared their concerns to Spotify about coronavirus misinformation on their platform. However, unlike some artists who have removed their content in protest, the Sussexes have said they will continue to work with the streaming giant. Mr. Farage believed Meghan would use Spotify to fund a potential political campaign and said she would turn out like Democrat Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who is a large figure on the American left. Speaking to Paul Murray on Sky News Australia, Mr. Farage was asked for his views on Meghan and Harry amid the Spotify COVID row. Mr. Murray said, "Now I know that they've come out and they're sort of oh so worried about Joe Rogan. And I know that the Foo Fighters and other bands are going to do it. But the devil in the detail here is they are paid £18 million to produce a podcast for Spotify, and they have produced a grand total of one episode of one podcast. Whoever follows up on these deals, because when can you and I get in on this?" Mr. Farage laughed at the situation and said, "Yeah, I just don't get the whole Harry and Meghan thing and why the West Coast of America has taken to them the way they have. I don't think it'll last very long. I think that many other contracts will be cancelled. And Meghan very shortly will announce she's running. She will either run for the House of Representatives or for the Senate. And she'll be the new AOC, the new darling of the hard left in the USA. Politics, that's where they're going. Once they've cleaned out Spotify over $30 million, that's what she'll do." Meanwhile, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been urged to step up to the plate and show integrity after the Duke and Duchess released a statement on the Spotify and Joe Rogan row, expressing their concerns at the spread of misinformation surrounding COVID. Meghan and Harry signed an £18 million deal with Spotify to create the Archie audio podcast but did not release any content in 2021. Broadcaster Angela Epstein told Jeremy Vine, "We're talking about them, but are we listening to them? We talk about them but we listen to them." Guest Henry Bonsu jumped in with, "Maybe at the time, Spotify signed the contract or did the deal with them, Harry and Meghan were kind of the #1 trading story in the world and they thought we'll have some of that. And of course, it's gone quiet since." Jeremy Vine added, "They've done no content in 2021. So but I mean, presumably they have been paid already. I don't know whether they got the money and this is piling up interest." He continued, "I wouldn't want to be the Spotify person who has to ring them." Ms. Epstein argued, "But also if they want to be influential figures, they have to show that they have integrity. And if they are coming out and speaking out against Joe Rogan or what they perceive to be misinformation, then they have to step up to the plate and prove that's their position." Prince Harry and Meghan voiced their concerns to Spotify following COVID misinformation claims. The move was spurred on by Joe Rogan, who often speaks with coronavirus skeptics on his podcast. In a statement, a representative for the Sussexes said, "Last April, our co-founders began expressing concerns to our partners at Spotify about the all-too-real consequences of COVID-19 misinformation on its platform. We have continued to express our concerns to Spotify to ensure changes to its platform are made to help address this public health crisis. We look to Spotify to meet this moment and are committed to continuing our work together as it does."